It being a few minutes after 2 o'clock, we will call to order the Design Review Board Florence meeting. I guess the first order of business is to approve the minutes from the last meeting. If everybody's had a chance to look those over, any changes?
Motion to approve.
Second. All right, motion is approved. Minutes to be approved. All right. I guess the first case we have on today's agenda is DRB 2023-01, located at 612 South Dargan Street. And the applicant is seeking a certificate of appropriateness to demolish a burned out house located at 612 South Dargan Street. Tax map parcel 90088-09-021. And with that, staff has a report for us.
Yes, sir. This house is in the D1 redevelopment district, and it is a 4-unit apartment house, and it was damaged by fire, and the property owner does wish to demolish it. And it's across from the Draper Myers Funeral Home, which you're familiar with from all the work they've done. And it, I think right now it is owned by Draper Myers and his partner, and I think right now the plan is to use that as overflow parking for them, so they would be required to landscape it and put some buffering around it and all that. But right now the plan is to take it down and just stabilize the site until they decide what they want to do with it. And the Historical Commission has concurred with that and issued their record of official action. So here's some pictures of the house, and obviously it's in fairly bad shape, and just they don't feel it's worth renovating, so they just want to take it down. Plus it's become a hazard for the neighborhood. So that concludes staff's report.
Thank you, staff. Is there any questions for staff? Okay, with no questions for the staff, we will open it up to the public. Is there anybody here on behalf? Being no public. Are there any comments, questions for the board members?
I can tell by looking at the pictures, it is entirely too far gone to even be close to economically justifying trying to rebuild it based on the age and use and everything else. So, yeah, I would go ahead and make a motion to approve demo as is.
Have a second?
Second.
Okay. The certificate of appropriateness is approved. Second case is DRB-2023-02. The applicant is seeking a certificate of appropriateness, sometimes tough to get out there, to install 18 rooftop solar panels on a house located at 411 Manor Circle in the Timrod Park Overlay District. And with that, we'll ask for staff's report, please.
All right. Thank you, sir. So this is 411 Manor Circle. It is in the Timrod Park Overlay District. It is a single-family home in neighborhood conservation. So here is the street view of the house, as well as a proposed layout for the solar panels. It will be 18 solar panels total, 9 on the front that will be visible from the street, and 9 that will be on the back side of the roof that will not be visible from the street. And the house does have pretty good tree coverage around it from the other neighbors. So the roof is approximately 859 square feet, 41% is what they're proposing of solar panel coverage. Here are the solar panels they want to use, 3.2 millimeter tempered glass. It'll be black in color with anodized aluminum alloy frame. So the solar panels will be black. The racks, which will match the roof color, which is also black. In the Unified Development Ordinance, the roof mounts are permitted on principal and accessory buildings in all districts. So the Unified Development Ordinance does recommend or push alternative energy means. So as far as the design guidelines, the addition will have minimal effect. Obviously, you will be able to see those 9 solar panels from the road, but it should blend in pretty well. The racks are about 4 inches above the existing roof. The solar panels can be removed if necessary in the future. And all other associated solar system equipment will be on the northeast side of the home, which is away from the street. So all the control panels and the emergency shutoffs will not be visible from the street. And that does conclude staff's report.
Okay, thank you, staff. Any questions for the staff? With no questions, and no one here from the public, we will open up for discussion and comments among the board.
It's permitted per guidelines, right? So
Exactly, permitted by the Unified Development Ordinance.
is there any reason we can't turn it down? I mean,
It's just because of its visibility from the street, we just want to make sure that it goes before the board. Due to the cost, we can't approve it administratively.
okay.
Land, it's in the end of a cul-de-sac, it's not like
There's some
anybody's riding by unless it set a precedent for other ones to be able to do it.
It is in a cul-de-sac.
But we've approved others in the past.
Yes, sir.
Motion to approve?
Second?
Second.
Okay. Case number DRB-2023-02 will be issued the certificate of appropriateness. Are there any other matters or anything we need to discuss?
Cimarron Park has been asking for a while for something they can hand out to realtors and residents. This is a draft form, so if you have anything to add to it, please let me know. Once we get this all polished, I handed it out to the Cimarron Park Neighborhood Association yesterday for their input, and once we get it all polished up and labeled on it, we'll pretty it up and get some nice copies printed out and hand it out to folks. I'm also working on one with maintenance codes on it that they've been asking for a while, and the idea is to send it out to residents of Cimarron Park all at once. But if you have any suggestions, anything needs to add it or clarify?
It's a little more open. Plus, we have our downtown master plan that we will be bringing before you all next month as well. So that's going to be a pretty significant guideline on how to what we're looking for in the various districts of downtown.
Anything else? Okay, with nothing else, this meeting is adjourned. Our next meeting is March the 8th.
March 8th.
Okay, March 8th. Thank you, everybody.
I have a question now that we're adjourned, because I mean, y'all can leave if you want to, but